I've honestly lost count to how many sessions that I've had, but I will say that I've probably been under the needle and tattooed for about 300 hours. Many of you have praised me for my ability to handle pain so well and being able to get through such long sessions, asking me, Justin, how do you do it? Do I use numbing cream to help make my tattoo experiences less painful and easier? And the answer to this is no. I actually kind of refuse to use numbing cream. It literally stops pain. Why would I refuse to use it? To this day, I have never used numbing cream for any of my tattoo appointments. And I'm going to explain to you all the reasons why I don't use it, but I'm also going to talk to you guys about when you might want to use it as well, because there are a couple situations where it is beneficial. Now I want you guys to do me a favor, and that is go ahead in the comments and let me know, have you ever used numbing cream for any of your tattoo appointments? Do you think it is cheating, or do you think it is totally fine to do? So now, before we talk about why I don't use this product, let's first talk about what numbing cream is and the benefits that it has to offer, because there are a couple. Now, like its general name states, numbing cream is a cream that numbs the skin and will make you feel less pain in whatever activity that you use it for. Numbing cream works as an anesthetic which blocks, deadens, or restricts your nerve actions temporarily. This happens by having certain chemicals in the product seep into your skin and then block your nerves from feeling pain and then sending those signals to your brain. Now, numbing cream has many various uses that you can use it for, but what we will usually see is people use it a lot for tattoos because tattoos tend to be very painful and can last a long time. So first and foremost, and it's probably a very obvious one, is that it is going to reduce the amount of pain that is felt. Pretty obvious one, but which leads into the next benefit of now you're going to be able to get tattooed in areas that most people would say are sensitive or hurt a lot, because now that pain is reduced, you can go ahead and get a tattoo like an area like the inner bicep, inner thigh, or any of those areas that you wouldn't usually get it in. Which leads into the next benefit is that it's going to be a much more enjoyable, faster session because you're not going to be taking as many pain breaks, you're not going to be getting up, catching your breath. Trust me, I do it all the time for my appointments. So your appointment is just going to be a lot quicker because your artist is going to be focused and sat down for the whole appointment. Now, the next benefit that this is going to have, it's going to be a confidence booster to yourself. You're going to go into this appointment and realize, wow, it's not as painful as I thought, or I barely feel anything. All that kind of gets to you and kind of pushes you into the right kind of mind, which is the next benefit as well, is that it keeps you in a mentally positive state. Take it from me, and once you start thinking negative thoughts like, I can't do this, it hurts too much, I'm going to pass out, you start digging your own grave, and that is something that is very hard to come out of once it is dug. Having that mentally positive mind and thinking, I can do this, this doesn't hurt so much, this is actually easier than I thought it was, all that pushes you on the right path towards getting it done without any problems. Finally, the last benefit, and probably one of the biggest ones too, is that it can last for a decent amount of time. Usually with all products and brands, they usually say it lasts anywhere from 2 to 4, sometimes even 5 hours, which means you can get a decent amount of tattooing done in that amount of time. So I want to thank today's video sponsor, and that is Manscape. And before you guys skip this part, hear me out for 1 second, because your tattoos and that area down there is gonna thank you. So do you have underwear that doesn't feel right or sit right on you right now? Or are you every other typical male that has underwear that looks like it's been through World War III and now it's probably time to get a new pair? Well, Manscaped has spent the last 2 years designing the most comfortable pair of boxer briefs out there with the Boxers 2.0. They are comfortable, they are sleek, they are flexible, and to make them even more serious of a competitor, they even trademarked that pouch that cradles your guy down there called the Jewel Pouch, so you know these guys are serious. So let's just say you were on a date with your partner or you're out with somebody and you bend down and they catch a glimpse of that waistband that says Manscaped. They are going to know right away because it's acting like a billboard showing that you take care of your area down there. That is with the help of the Lawnmower 4.0. It is one of the best electric trimmers. It reduces the amount of nicks, accidents because of their skin safe technology. It is also waterproof and comes with an LED light, which you will realize once you have it is so beneficial. But also another thing that I have taken away from using this is not only that it's giving me the confidence back to use it down there without having any accidents, is that it brings back the life into your tattoos. Taking all that hair off them brings back the vibrancy, the detail, and just makes them come back to life. So not only does this take care of your balls, it takes care of your tattoos as well. I think it is time you invest in your family jewels and your tattoos by going ahead to manscaped.com and using the code INK, that is INKED, to get 20% off plus free shipping. Again, that is 20% off plus free shipping using the code INK at manscaped.com. So now that we know what numbing cream is and the benefits that it has to offer, Why does someone like me that is always under the needle, always in pain, refuse to use it while getting tattooed? Well, there are many reasons, but I will start off with the main reason, and that is it simply just doesn't make sense for me to use it because of my long sessions. Like I said, I usually do nothing less than 10-hour sessions a day with Brandon when we get tattooed. It simply just does not make sense for me to use this product because it only works in like the 2 to 4 hour mark. Also, it is stated a lot online, and I have even had a couple people mention it to me myself, and that is once the numbing cream starts to wear off, you are going to experience an enhanced and amplified pain in that area than you would have if you just kind of let it do its own thing and kind of just went and did the tattoo without any numbing cream. And I think this is because you are now adding a much bigger shock to that skin and that area than you would have if you kind of just eased into it without the numbing cream to begin with. And in my eyes, why would I give up a couple hours of less pain when I'm already in a good kind of situation and good mindset for a much more potentially painful experience later on when I'm already starting to get into those later hours and I'm starting to go downhill? It's just not a good trade-off for me. And also another reason to why I don't want to use this product as well, and it comes from when I was talking to Mr. Reyes and his fiance. She told me why she stopped using numbing cream because she said once it starts to kind of get into that time frame when you know it's going to start wearing off, you're going to be a lot on edge. You're going to be worrying when's that next pain shock going to come from, or if it's even going to be, you're going to be like, oh, that hurt, like, or you're going to be going, oh, that hurt again. Instead of it just constantly kind of being there, you're going to be worried now and tense and just, on your mind the whole time about when that next shot of pain is going to be felt. I'd rather not deal with that and think about it. Another reason is that the tattoo artist may not be able to see the real skin conditions that are available because this is kind of masking it up. Also, when you go ahead and apply it the right way, it can sometimes make the skin a little bit red. And I just do not want to have anything kind of obstructing my skin or the artist from doing his best job possible. And also, Brandon has told me as well that sometimes it does feel like the skin is a little harder to work with or the ink just isn't going in as well. Also, finally, I have heard in some cases that it can affect the outcome of the final product. To me, all these reasons are enough to say that this product is not worth using, at least in my situation and my circumstances. Whether they are true or not, yeah, I will be chilling for the first couple hours, but realistically, those are the hours where I'm already chilling to begin with. I'm at my best, I'm at my highest of energy, most positive of mind, so I'm able to get through all that already, no problem. And I've had some painful areas being done already. I would rather honestly just stick out that extra pain in the beginning than have to worry about all these other things that could possibly come into play. But now, like I said, there are going to be some certain times where you are going to actually want to use numbing cream. Now, the first one is if you are somebody that is getting your first tattoo and you are nervous about the pain, you don't think you can get through it, and that pain is enough to kind of make you kind of cancel your tattoo appointment altogether, then I think this can be a product for you to use, so use it. If you are somebody that is getting a tattoo and it's going to be less than, say, like 5 hours or so, I say use it. If you are somebody that knows that your skin isn't going to react at all to this product, then use it. If you are getting a piercing, use it. If you are getting any type of injections, fillers, use it. And in the one scenario that I can actually see myself using numbing cream, it is for using it for laser tattoo removal because it is very painful from my experiences, but it only lasts a couple minutes. So I will be using this tube on my next appointment. I will be kind of removing this in a super painful area as well, so we will see for ourselves if it does the job or not. So stay tuned for that as well. But for anybody out there that is going to get laser tattoo removal, use it. Now, this isn't me shitting on numbing cream at all. I actually think it has its uses, but a lot of you guys have asked me why I don't use it or why I haven't used it, and this is kind of there just to clear it up. My situation, for me and my tattoo appointments, it just doesn't work. It doesn't make sense. But for a lot of people out there that don't have those situations as me, this might be the product to use for you to make your tattoo appointment more enjoyable, easier, and less painful. Now go ahead and check out this video right here. It is about somebody that gets their whole upper torso done and tattooed without feeling any pain for 8 hours. And you can go and read the comments and see how people feel about people experiencing pain versus no pain for a tattoo appointment. Also, go ahead and check out this video as well as on my back